I did pull up a bunch of products to kind of show you different looks of potential good products, potential bad products. I haven't looked through to see if they're good or bad products yet. I'm going to do that with you so you get the rawest kind of take to see, okay, this is a good product and this is why, this is a bad product and this is why, and I'll give you the best kind of feel so you get like the sourcing kind of, specifics for each product. I feel like that will give you the most value in today's video, okay? But I'm not going to insult your intelligence and sort through my set like with you here. So basically all you do is you can sort by just like kind of like Vipon or Snagshout or any of the other coupon websites. Usually, depending on the site, I'll either sort by price lowest to high or discount high to low. Now you clearly see that there's no discount high to low on homeproducttesting.org. So we're going to start by sorting price low to high, right? Then it's going to sort, and then you can pretty much scan through all the deals and see, what looks good and what doesn't. Now, just like any other, not just coupon site, but any other arbitrage business model, I always talk about at least, maybe not so much for like wholesale or liquidation because they're slightly different business models, but for the majority of arbitrage business models, I talk about going after at least a $10 profit margin. The reason being, for most cases, this is an example of a case where, you're not going to go after a $10 profit margin, but I'm going to explain why here in a second. So in most cases, it's $10 because no matter if you're spending like $8 and then you're getting like a $19 product, right? Then that potential profit margin is $11, right? Or if you're spending $5 on a $25 item, right? Then your potential profit margin is $20, right? So anything, no matter what you're spending or no matter what the cost of the product is back on Amazon, you want it to be at least $10 profit margin. Roughly, okay? Roughly. It's just kind of like a template. It's just kind of like a rule of thumb. It's not like a be-all, end-all. It's just kind of like an indicator of a potential product that you can make money off. The reason being is you want to count slightly for shipping charges, although they really don't matter if you're shipping anything into FBA in bulk, because obviously you're going to negate a lot of the shipping charges if you're shipping like 10 to 30 items in at once, because the cost of the box might be, $5 or $6, and then all the products at once makes the shipping super, super cheap per item, right? So without getting too much into that, that's why you don't really worry about the shipping charges, but you do want to focus on the FBA fees and the potential FBA fees. So you have two options. You can either use the FBA calculator for every single time you want to source, which is going to take a lot of your time out of the equation, right? And it's going to spend, it's going to add a lot of time to the equation, not take a lot of time out. So one of the best ways you can do it is an Amc Scout Fba Calculator right here. So when you're on the actual product listing on Amazon, if you hit this, it will literally show you the kind of how much it costs, and then you can pump in how much you're going to spend to get the product. So in this case, it would be 6 cents. Then it's going to tell you the estimated fees and your estimated profit margin, right? Another opportunity that you can do is just go to the FBA calculator that Amazon provides you, because sometimes, I don't know if it's my computer lately and my Google Chrome, or if it's the actual apps, but for whatever reason, sometimes if I'm on Amazon, they do and don't work depending on when I click it. It's very weird. So I've rebooted my computer a number of times. I'm assuming it's just kind of like a bug going on with Google Chrome right now, or maybe it's just my computer, I don't know. So if it doesn't work, you can always take it into the FBA calculator that Amazon provides you. Very, very easy to use. Or if you want, and this is the best way that I recommend with especially with coupon arbitrage, because it's going to save you a lot of time, just shoot for a $10 profit margin. Like I said, that's going to account for any potential fees and make sure that you're profitable. Some items you might make $3 on that $10 margin. Some items you might make $7, right? If you're spending $3 to get like a $20 product, then the potential profit margin is $17, right? So then it accounts for certain fees. Like maybe the fees are like $5 and then you're making $12 after fees and after your cost of product, okay? So just make sure that you stay above a $10 profit margin roughly. If it's about a $9 profit margin and you want to go ahead and grab it, that's okay as well. So we're going to sort through some of these. Now, this looked like a promising one right here because it's a coupon code, and I can get this for 6 cents, which is practically free. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I'm going to throw it off to the side so I remember, because it's 6 cents, and I can resell this back on Amazon, Poshmark, eBay, or Mercari for practically 100% profit margin. Even though it only is going to sell for $5.99, I can probably flip it back on Poshmark, Mercari, or eBay for $9.99, something like that eventually. Maybe list it like $13 and then make a deal on it for like $6 or $7. And then I just made like an easy $3 or $4 for getting this for 6 cents, right? So that's why I let that one across. There's actually another one right here. So same thing. This is an example of a $10 profit margin because clearly it's $15.98 is the profit margin. So right here, it's practically free again. I'm spending a cent to get it. Also something that I'm going to do in the same exact capacity. I could resell this back on Amazon under the same listing. You could sell this back on Amazon, just like any of these products, although just keep in mind that that does come with certain risks. If you're buying like 30 items a month, coupon arbitrage wise, that doesn't come with as much risk as if you're scaled up all the way to like 200 products a month, because more products obviously potentially indicate more potential claim. Or you could resell it back on Poshmark, Mercari, or eBay for 100% margin because you're getting it for a cent, excuse me. Now let's go through some of the other ones right here. So Jabbies, oh, and another thing too, with homeproducttesting.org, there's two ways that you can basically get, these products, right? So you'll see that this says add to cart. There's no coupon code. So when it says add to cart on homeproducttesting.org, you actually have to message the seller. So once you sign up, if you go to home and how it works, there's basically video tutorials on how to message the seller. So you basically take Jessica123, you'd message them from on the website, and then they would message you the coupon code and the link to buy it. That's the one way that you can get products on hometesting.org. The other way that a lot of them are, as you'll see here, if you just reveal the coupon, which I'm not logged in obviously right now, but if I were to reveal the coupon, it would just show me the coupon code, and then I could go to the link and then buy it just like any other coupon website. So there's two different ways that certain sellers give coupon codes away on homeproducttesting.org. Just keep that in mind, okay? So right here, if there is no button to say buy it now, what you basically want to do is obviously sign in, which I completely forgot to do, which I will after this video. Then you're going to hit reveal coupon, and then there should be a button right here that says buy now. If there isn't and it says add to cart, like I said, I did not mean to X out of that, kind of annoyed, I'll have to go find that again. Then you basically just message the seller, okay? So with this case, even if there is a buy now, you don't want to hit reveal coupon because you don't want to waste any of your potential coupon claim codes if this isn't a good product. So before you do any of that, you want to take this to Amazon, and we're going to search for this item to see if it's a good product. So this is the Jabbies True Wireless Headphones. Jabbies True Wireless Headphones. That's the same picture, right? Jabbies, same picture, yes. So 109 ratings. It is Prime, and it is selling for $26.99. So that's a good sign, right? $26.99. We're potentially going to get it for $8, which is a potential profit margin of like $18 or like $19. My math is a little off this morning. So then it begs the question, well, is it selling well enough? And there's two ways to basically find that out, like we talked about before. You either stay below 100,000 bestseller rank, because that just kind of accounts for all the different categories. If you stay below 100,000 bestseller rank in the parent category, then it's obviously selling usually one a day, so you're good. Now, it is good to have the Jungle Scout Chrome extension because that's going to give you better numbers, because sometimes there'll be a product that's like 91,000, like this, for example, that is a bad product and it's only selling like 10 a month, right? Which is only like a third of a product a day, right? It's not even one a day. So in that case, depending on the category, certain categories, like I've said many, many times, have different sales velocities and different amounts of products. So 100,000 in one category is not the same as 100,000 in another category, okay? That's why I recommend Jungle Scout Chrome extension. And same thing, if this says it's selling 71 a month and roughly one a day, which those numbers don't really make sense, but it's roughly selling about maybe like 2 or 3 a day, maybe a little bit less. So that is a good sign. And like I said, just like it might be below and be a bad product 100,000, it might be above in certain categories as well, like clothing, for example, or books is a great example. I've been selling a lot of books recently. Something in books that's like 150,000 is selling a lot of freaking books a day in a month, whereas something 150,000 in a different category is selling practically nothing. So it's important to have the Jungle Scout Chrome extension or something that's going to give you better sales data and an indication of what they're actually selling, both monthly and daily. So you can then A, make an informed decision on whether or not it's a good product, and B, make an informed decision of how many you can potentially or you want to buy, right? Because if it's selling 5 a day and you can use the coupon code to get 5, then you probably want to buy 5 and not 1. Right? Makes sense. So it's going to save you countless, not just dollars, but hours sourcing. So then this becomes a great product, right? If we can then sell it. So we take the ASIN and we take it into Seller Central and we check to see if we can sell it, which we can sell it in new and used conditions. So this is a good product. So I'm going to save this right here. I'm going to use this one. That's a good product. Moving on to the next one right here. So this is another example of a different look, right? There is a buy product right here, so there is a direct link to Amazon, but there's no coupon code listed. So just like it says, please contact me directly for your unique one-time coupon code. So you have to message this seller on the actual homeproducttesting.org platform. And once you sign in and you actually sign up for an account, just go to How It Works or Home. I believe there's a video on both of those that show you how to message the seller from this actual platform. It's super, super easy. What I would do is, first and foremost, I want to make sure before I message the seller that it's a good product, right? So here it is. We click it. It's right here. And it is selling $14.95, so that's a good sign. It has 40 ratings. It is Prime, so that's a good sign. Now, for the sticklers out there, yes, this is below a $10 profit margin, right? Because $14.95 minus $5.98 is like $9 profit margin, right? Or a little bit under. It's like $8.96, I think, or $8.97. So, yeah, it's an $8.97 profit margin. But it's still a potentially good profit margin if, you're accounting for the fees, because it still might be like a $3 or $4 profit margin after all said and done. So just keep in mind that it is a small product. It doesn't weigh a lot. And the $10 profit margin is just an indicator. It's just a rule of thumb to basically indicate what's a good potential profit margin. You don't have to stick by it. You can drop down if you're more comfortable to like a $9 profit margin and use that as your rule of thumb. Okay? And $8.97 is practically a $9 profit margin. Okay? So everyone always says, well, you just sourced a product that's $9.50. It's not above $10. Guys, it's just a rule of thumb. Okay? So let's go down and we'll see if this is selling well and if we can sell it. Okay? So 47,000. We already know it's selling well because it's under 100,000, so that's good. Jungle Scout tells us it's selling about 3 a day and about 103 monthly sales on average. So that begs the question, can we sell it? So we take the ASIN into Seller Central and we paste it in and we see if we can sell it. So we can't sell it in used and collectible and refurbished. That's okay. We can sell it in new conditions. So that is also a good product. So then I would message the seller, I would get the coupon code, and then I'd go ahead and buy this from homeproducttesting.org. Good product. Now let's go through the last 4 really fast, and we'll go indicators of whether they're good or bad products. I haven't checked them out yet. So right here, it looks like buy product, and this says need review, so I'm actually going to stay away from this one. You can do this if you want. So this is some people on homeproducttesting.org. They're not going to give you a coupon code, or they're not going to say message him. Basically what they want you to do is they want you to buy it, then review it, and then they'll give you the refund back afterward. I'm not interested in that, so I don't recommend that you do that. I recommend that you just avoid those because, obviously all the power is in the buyer's hands, so it doesn't really come with any risk, and I'm not going to get into why the power's in the buyer's hands and how you can basically make sure that you get your refund or make sure that you get your money back. There's many, many ways to do that. Obviously, literally, the buyer on Amazon has not 99.9%, they have 100% of the power on Amazon. So regardless, you can always get your money back or make sure you get your refund. I just like to avoid those because there's so many other better opportunities like this one right here, right? Literally, the coupon code is right here, so why wait? So I'm going to hit buy product, and we'll check out if this is a good opportunity. And it's currently unavailable, so that's a bad opportunity. So moving on to the next one. Microfiber beach towel. So the coupon code is right there if we want it, but I'm basically going to take this in and see if we can find it in Amazon. So let's go to Amazon and we'll paste it into the search bar and see if it pops up. Now this is microfiber beach towel, and it looks like Wave Hello Summer microfiber beach towel, and I don't necessarily see that girl pop up. So you could spend a little bit of time and see if you could find it. But I'm just going to avoid it because I've already found like 3 or 4 good items. So microfiber beach towel, no thank you. Now this last one is, not necessarily ideal, but hey, I don't care what the product is as long as it's going to make me money. So let's check to see if it's out, if we can make money on this. Take the title, paste it into Amazon, and Mail Mini, that's not the same one, so that is a bad example of a product as well. So then we have 4 potential products that it literally took me probably like 2 minutes to find sourcing through. Keep in mind, like it would have taken me like 2 to 5 minutes to do this myself, but I'm kind of slowing it down to explain this to you guys. And I found all these ahead of time before the video, but all I did to find them, and the other one I'm going to have to go back and find, was I went to the homepage. Obviously, I need to sign in. I sorted by lowest to high, and I went through about 4 pages once it reloads. And I went through about 4 pages. Look, there's the coffee beans. And I basically looked through what kind of stuck out to me. I checked this one as well, but it wasn't a good profit margin, or it wasn't a good product, excuse me. It said currently unavailable, and you just basically sort through like that. So use homeproducttesting.org to find good coupon products. It's another great website that you can utilize to your advantage to basically buy products super, super cheap with coupon codes and then resell them back on other sites, like back on Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, or eBay. And it's an easy way that you can basically multiply your money again with online arbitrage.